only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Yellow Jackets offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's locked. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And if that don't light your fire, your will is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boys, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
scrambling wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on second down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Looking for room at the 40. And they swarm him under. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move at the 30. Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Pitt right back to the line. Guys, let's talk for just a second about Pittsburgh. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him.
Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
End off from the shotgun. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a cut! Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pitt pushing the pace. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
The Panthers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. They'll try to power it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd and goal coming up. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake. Now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Shows him the stiff arm. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Trying play action. Unloads to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running it to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Got it, looking for a first. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Pulls and fires complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Pitt right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to impose their will with the run. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. They want to get this defense on its heels. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They'll decline. Penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense... back for its own great field position. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the run. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They'll run the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Connor. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Going to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back open in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football ball. But turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Pitt pushing the pace. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the RPO, complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Plucks it out of the air. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly.
I tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls from the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Give to the running back. Makes his man miss. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a...
Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Swings it out to his running back. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains, and they have a first down.
I got to be honest, guys. I'm a little surprised by the coverage on that play. It's 3rd and short. You can't allow a hitch route to pick up the first down, and you've got to have way tighter coverage than that.
They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Pitt right back to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Good enough for a first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
26-yard line. First down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Here's the heat. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Pitt pushing the pace.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
At the 7-yard line. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Catch in the middle. It's Connor. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires on the move. And they're not on the same page there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the 1st down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down coming up. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Gets rid of it. Finds the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Working that left side now. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He's got it. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Might be changing the route. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. The give to the back. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man quickly. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pitt right back to the line. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And the route is on.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is 28-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by a field goal over Northwestern. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun to give, looking for room. Picks up the first down. Oh, and he knocks him out of the way, and he's running free. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Connor. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Bring in the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Connor. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll run for it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they cut it to a 28-13 game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg. Wants to toss it. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on them. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The jet sweep pass. Can't get him to the ground. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
2nd down.
Just keeps slinging it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the...
Fires deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The offense cashing it in on that drive. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. Oh, and he bounced it off the left upright, but the friendly member back. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I...